Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What's good, family? This is Joe checking in for the No Picks podcast.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This Ty checking in, No Picks Podcast.
So Ty, I got something for you. Usually you give me the okie doke and you put me on to this, but this time I'm gonna get you right. So I'm not even gonna let you know what it is. I'm gonna just let it play, and we're gonna react to this clip, and we're gonna talk about it. All right? I think you're gonna find it funny. All right, here we go. This is a doozy.
Yada. Oh, shit.
Position or a window to throw it out of will say women lose value with time. That saying was created by dirty, dusty bums that could not keep a woman, and they'll tell the woman to manipulate her. Look, you won't stay with me because ain't nobody else gonna want you because you're getting older. Listen, a woman gains value with time because with a woman comes age and substance, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And an older woman, unlike a younger woman, knows how to trust her intuition 100%. A younger woman is still learning this. These men that say they gain value with time lose value because you're no longer able to produce sperm. You men are set in your ways and you can't think outside the box. While the woman is close to God, whispering into God's ears 24/7 for decades. So I would rather walk with a woman of substance, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and knows how to trust her intuition than a woman that only looks good to the eyes. So don't let no man convince you that you've lost value when you gain value. And the truth is, they've lost. They can't produce no children. They're stuck in their ways. And the majority of men that say this are miserable and alone. Oh, praise the Most High.
Yo, this dude is just, he's like a gift they keep on giving, yo. This dude is such a clown, yo. He's such a...
Bruh, I saw this and I was like, no, I gotta show this to Ty, bro. I don't know if you've seen this one, but I just feel like our Yada videos make people laugh, understandably so. So we gotta
Yeah.
bring up Yada, bro.
He's so annoying, yo. He's so fucking annoying.
All right, initial thoughts on this clip, bro, because you know we about to cook on this because he said a lot of nonsense.
I'll say what I said before, or variation of it. He doesn't make content for men. He makes
Right.
content for women.
This
So
is so obvious, right, with this clip.
So, first of all, it's not even to say that men, a 70-year-old rich dude could get a chick pregnant.
Al
what's his name?
Pacino.
Al Pacino, just with the nigga's like 170 years old, like
And his chick was like 20 something.
20 something. Like, what are you talking about? Like that, the adverse isn't true. The only, all right. Listen, I got nothing against older women, right? I think that I listen. I got nothing against older women. I've dealt with them. I fucking marry one for. I mean, like it's not an issue. It's not an issue about age, right? My thing is when you try to make it seem like when men say that they come from a biological perspective, as far as like, hey, hey, I want to have if you want to have a kid, you're probably going to want to marry a younger woman in her 20s or early 30s at the least. Odds are you 40 plus, you can't have a baby, or it's going to be extremely difficult for you to have a baby. Now you hear some wonder stories sometimes, like, hey, my mom had a baby at 45. Oh, this famous person had a baby at 52. Okay, cool. There are always going to be some anomalies in the situation, but like typically that's not the case. Typically you have kids with a woman in her 20s, you know what I mean, and move forward from there. Right. He's just a pander. Like he's a pander. Like so guys who say that are less men. They're bums.
We're bums. Like, we can't produce. We ain't got no sperm. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about, bruh? Now, listen. There is a report. There was a news report that came out a few years ago that the male sperm count has decreased significantly. For environmental reasons, probably diet, probably all the plastic we're eating in our food, all the processed stuff. So it is true that not only have our testosterone levels dropped significantly from our ancestors, back in the day, bro, dudes was walking around in like the 1,000, 1,400 range. I don't know what the metric of the metric is, but like 1,000 to 1,400. The average man now is walking around with anywhere between 300 to 600. So we definitely have less testosterone than our ancestors did, the men, and our sperm rates are decreasing significantly. So I'm not gonna say that there's no truth in that, but to think that there's all these dudes going around who just can't impregnate women, like isn't one of the biggest complaints from our women that there are men going around impregnating and making everybody a
Yeah,
baby mom?
yeah, yeah.
Like it can't be everything, bro. We can't be deadbeats who just go around creating single mothers, but also be deadbeats who can't reproduce because we ain't got no sperm. Like it's like he does that so well, bro. He takes like bits and pieces of truth and he weaves it into the BS and the pandering, and it's like an art just to see him do it. It pisses me off, but it's like an art for him because he does it so well, and he did it again.
Why? All right. Why is the woman close to God? Like, why is the older woman close to God versus the man being close to God? Like, listen, I'm not even a religious dude, right? I'm not a religious dude. But if you want to go by the religious text, isn't it the hierarchy of how this shit is supposed to go? Is God, right? God, man, um, man's supposed to believe in God and serve God. The woman is supposed to serve the man, and they both supposed to believe in God. But the woman serves the man, and the man reports directly to God. So the
Right,
woman is the second in command.
right.
So
God,
so
husband, wife, children.
children. So where are you getting this from? Like, I'm not sure. I assume he's not a Christian or whatever, but
I think he's
wh-
Muslim, right, or
is
something. I think he's
bro.
Muslim.
I, I guarantee you, in whatever in the Quran, women don't rank above men as far as being closer to God. I guarantee that. I bet my life on that. So like, it's just his unique brand of pandering, kissing women's ass at the expense of men. Because if you don't believe this, then you're a weak man, you're a coward, you're a bum, you're a dusty, you're all this stuff. And of course, if you, I guarantee you, you pull up the comments right now, scroll down through the comments, it'll be yes, yada, tell these bums. Oh yeah, I'm a 70-year-old woman. I think I'm
Right.
ready to. I think I'm ready to. I think I'm ready now to date because I finally found myself. Bitch, you 70. Ain't nobody worried about you. Just like take Erica Badu, with Cher, Madonna, um, Keisha Cole, fucking like, bro.
Right.
Listen, all these older women they can't get dudes at their own level, so they're banging younger
Right.
dudes. They're getting 20-year-old dudes. They're getting
Right.
making them sign NDAs, letting these dudes impregnate them and blow their fucking back out because
Yeah.
they can't do anything else. That like
Keisha
that's
Cole. You said it, Erica Badu. Look at Madonna's goofy ass. She too damn old. She need to just quit. But Madonna, all
she
these
be
famous
fucking
women. Vivica
Madonna like
Fox
70
for a
fucking
while.
20-year-olds.
Yeah,
Like how
yeah,
like oh, and that's close to God. Bang, banging dudes a quarter of your age is close to God. If a man do it, then y'all probably think you weak and you corny and you cowardly and all this and that.
yeah,
But women can
probably.
do it, and it's like, all right, well, they close to God. Man,
Yeah, it's
shut
it's
up,
just
bro.
crazy. It's crazy. And I just want to make sure I want to make this very clear, right? Ladies, we love y'all, right? And I know Ty's been telling me, Joe, we got to start going in on the men, and we're gonna find some clips. It's so much easier to find videos of women speaking their delusion, engaging
Yeah,
in their modern activities. Like, I'm sorry, but they love social media and they put it all out there, right? It is much easier to find that than it is to find men doing the f stuff, right? Like, so we're gonna try to find more content geared toward men as well, right? But Yada's a clown. Not men like Yada. Yada is a clown. He panders to women. He lies to women. We don't endorse that at all, right?
yeah,
But but what I was gonna say is like we're not trying to say that older women are less valuable as a people. Like we recognize their humanity, we recognize that you are worthy of love and respect, and you should have a support system, like all those things. But if we're talking about marriage and what men are looking for in wives, right? Especially men who are men with options, men with means, men who can provide stability, men who want legacy. They want women who are going to give them children, and not just one. They probably want multiple kids, and they're going to want to make sure that when you have that child, your health is not going to be compromised, your life is not going to be compromised, that child's is going to come out and be healthy as well, because as you get older it also increases the chance of that child having some kind of mental illness or some kind of deformity, or you know what I mean, like all that increases as you get older. So it's just men are lying to you if they tell you that men who want to go build legacy and create a family are looking for either pre-made families, Because no, we don't want to be stepfathers. I'm sorry, it's dead. Those days are over. You guys don't respect stepfathers anymore. You just don't. Not like you used to. It's not. It's not a noble cause anymore. And men aren't looking for the older women who are near geriatric pregnancy or already in that range. We're just not. They're just not looking for that. And I think that men need to be honest with you, because I feel like the women around you lie to you. Men like Yada, Derek Jackson, Steve Harvey, who else on this list of simps who keep lying to women? There's so many of y'all. That Poppy
Yeah.
dude, I don't know if he's Dominican or what, but that clown
Poppy
ass
guy,
Dominican
yeah.
boy, Poppy whatever, Dr. Julio, who I've been seeing him on TikTok, he's a clown as well. They're just lying to y'all, ladies. They really are, and it sounds good, and you're sipping it up. And I hate that you guys are so malleable, so impressionable, that you guys have this hive mentality and all stick to it, and all, you know what I mean? Like, use the same buzzwords, the same buzz phrases. It's sad. It's sad. And Yada is pandering to y'all, and y'all are eating it up. Generally speaking, y'all are eating it up. This
Look
is
at the
sad.
comments. Look at the listen. I didn't. This video you found, I didn't see it, but
So it
every
was a
single
YouTube
time,
video. I wish I would have found it on TikTok. I bet you on
oh,
TikTok, I want to see. I want to. Damn, you got me thinking. You got your TikTok
bro,
open? I was about to say, pull that joint up,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
All
Let
right,
me
pull it
find.
up right quick, because family, there's a part that I want to highlight too. While Q is looking for, I'm sorry, Q. While Ty looks for that, but keep
Wait, you want me
yeah.
to pull it up on my computer,
If you
or
could pull it up,
pull it?
yeah, because I'm
I'm
not
trying.
limited. If you're already on TikTok, type in Yada, and then let me see what the name of the video was. It was because I saw it on YouTube, and I was like, I gotta react to this. Like I have to. Yeah, but it's like it's one of his latest ones. But if you can't find it, there's something that I wanted to highlight as well, right? And I'm gonna let you know right now what that is.
Yada, yada. Damn it, no, not that.
Because here's a clip. All right, so while you look for that, John, if you do find it, here's a clip that I want to add a little. Did you find
Wait.
it or no?
It's something popped up that says Yada awakened and arrested. Wait, hold on.
Oh my God. You know his baby mama that he's not with him anymore. She's a scam artist too. She got like this whole fake femininity thing going,
Is
and
she?
she's stealing content from other feminine coaches. Like they're all so shady, bro. They're all dusty, bro. It should be Dusty Awakening. That's what I'm gonna call his ass.
Dusty awakening.
It's Dusty Awakening. Is he really arrested for what? Fraud? Did he beat one of his wives? Not that I'm
Wait.
hoping
All
for
right,
that,
all
but
right. So wait, I found I
oh
found a
God.
video of him talking about his two wives that he got.
Oh God. All right, pull it up. Pull it up.
Pull that
Ladies,
one up.
just
All
so
right.
y'all can see, this is the man. Is this your king?
Right.
Like, is this,
This your
is
kid.
this Dusty Awakening? Pull it up, bro.
Here we go.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we can play around with the family a little bit. We got some clips. We got some context, some clips.
Hold up.
And the
Because I
spirit
got
that you
something. Yeah.
have. And
Hold up.
Let me see.
All right, here we go.
I have one woman that nurtures my company here, and we've made it into one of the biggest supplement companies in America. And then my other wife, she nurtures the trucking company and the schools that we have in West Africa. So brother, I'm blessed. Now for the men that hear me and be like, oh, he got multiple women. Brother, I don't cheat. I take care of mine. If one lives in a mansion here, one lives in a mansion there. If one drives a nice car here, one drives a nice car here. It's very expensive. And I tell brothers, just because you have the money, if you're not here mentally, you'll be depressed. You'll be distressed. So we can't just be financially prepared. We have to be mentally and spiritually and also physically, because you got to have children prepared. So diet is a must.
So there's no scenario in where any of them get jealous. Or you
Never.
just okay. So
When you are a man completely, you understand how to lead. And my first wife allowed me.
So, ladies, how much we got to make for me to have 2 or 3 wives?
Right.
Tell
Right.
me, give me the dollar amount.
Right.
How much do I have to make? Not me. I'm good. Hypothetically
Yeah.
speaking, how much do I have to make for you to let me have 2 or 3 wives? What is that number? Because clearly women out here doing that.
Yeah.
Clearly there's a number where all your other standards or boundaries go out the window,
They
right?
don't matter no more.
What is that number? This is the dude who's talking to y'all,
Yeah.
who's saying that, who's pandering to y'all, right? And he's unfortunately is going to keep y'all so single.
Yeah.
So single. Because you're going to be looking for a unicorn. For a man like him who makes the kind of money. And listen, Yada makes money. I don't know how much, but apparently he does really well for himself. He got businesses, he got stuff, like he can afford to have 2 wives in different countries. Like, he got money. He got money. I mean, is it
I
cap?
mean,
I don't know, but for now, he got money.
but
So
but they want all that money and they want all those resources, but just for them only.
just for them
When
only.
he's making it clear that, listen, I can afford multiple women, so y'all gotta have to suck that. That's not me cheating. So that's an
Yeah.
interesting way of looking at it, right?
Right? Interesting, right? I
Yeah.
guess he's exercising his options, right? But
Right.
what's also funny is that I feel like in the modern dating scene with modern women, right? Not all women. We're going to be specific when we talk about these things too. You've kind of made this environment conducive to these,
Yeah.
excuse
Yeah.
me, polygamous relationships because
Yeah.
y'all already sleeping with the same men. Y'all already
Yeah.
procreating with the same men. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
guys are entertaining the top 10 or 5% of men. The men at the top have a harem of women. Like they are just running through y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all flying to see Chris Brown and pay $1,000 for a damn picture with that man while he got his hands underneath the cheeks, like gripping up the cuffs and stuff. Like y'all tripping. So you're already setting it up where like the men who have the means can already have multiple wives. This is the environment that y'all are creating when you go for the same men. You understand that? This is what y'all are doing. This is crazy. This is crazy, right? So then, Ty, where we at? All right. So I got one last thing I want to add for some context because we're going to continue these conversations. I just want to keep providing, but I think you're going to find this one interesting, right? Because there's this idea of these women. We talked about single by choice. We talked about ain't no good men out here. We talking about all these women who want to pursue education or careers and not invest in men, or I'm sorry, in finding a husband. Or so there's something interesting, family. So I'm going to share this, and then we can do our final thoughts or whatever. But I thought this was very interesting tonight. So check this out. So this is from a podcast. Now these were clips, right? But this is from Medium Man's page. So you're gonna see him talk about this a little bit, but the biggest thing is the audio that he plays, which I thought was great. And check out Medium Man. He's a dope brother. He's got a lot of stats. He's got data. Stand up, brother. If Kevin Samuels was still alive, this probably be one of his men right here. So check this out, Ty. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. So this is Eboni K on a podcast with Charlemagne talking about her as a wife or like her marriages and her things like that. So look what she said. Look.
Let's continue.
And nobody has told you along the way, particularly as like well-educated Black women, that at some point you have to carve out the time to create the partnership and the family.
Tried to shoot a shot. No dude was like,
well, I'm divorced. So, I mean, I guess you could say that.
Eboni K, she was divorced. But listen to the reason why she was married, she got divorced. But listen to the reason why she got divorced.
But you know what? To Charlemagne's point, one of the many reasons my first marriage didn't work is because I was a terrible wife. Because I was not about to prioritize him. Like what?
A lot of women would never
admit that. Because of therapy.
Therapy. She said I was a horrible wife. She just admitted that. And Charlemagne, like you said, a lot of women wouldn't admit that because they can't. Ego. Go way up here.
Right.
You prioritize your career. Stick with that decision and move the F on. They ain't got nothing to do with men. Let's continue.
Last part.
Who's this guy?
Shout out to therapy. My ex-husband?
Yeah.
What you want? What you mean?
I just want to know about him. Just want to know about him.
He was a creative. I mean, he was a nice guy, shoe designer guy, whatever, smart guy, sweet guy. I just was not ever at that point, Charlemagne, going to make him or his needs or even our relationship needs my priority. My priority was getting to the top. Okay? It's only very recently that I've said, you know what? If I want to have a beautiful family, I'm looking around and people, you have a beautiful family. People that have family, you don't just have that. You have to create that. You have to take the time out, put your phone down and say, we on vacation. We bonded. We're doing that. And now I have the maturity to say, I'm not as grown as you think. I just got here. Yeah. Like the past 18 months.
That's what therapy taught you.
Bitch, you're not just going to get the Claire Huxtable matriarch situation. You have to invest the time and the energy into creating that.
Bam! So hold up, bro, because that came from Eboni K herself, right? So we just did so this is all connected, right? This is all the same energy, brother. We talking about relationships, marriage, modern women. So she said she's a single mother by choice, and we pushed back on that so hard, and y'all fought us about that. And thank you, because it was great debate. It was a great engagement. That was probably some of the most comments we've had in the video. We've had a lot of videos as well. But once again, you have men like Yada, who Dusty Awakening, who are just like pandering to y'all, the pander bears, and we're at a time where we're praising single mothers by choice, where women are saying they're single by choice, where women are saying they're not going to settle. And that's because you guys have sipped all of this feel-good Kool-Aid from people like Yada, from Derek Jackson, from Steve Harvey, from the Papi Chulo Boy, from Dr. Julio, all these clowns, and from women in positions like Eboni K, who speak and y'all just eat it up. But she's telling y'all out of her mouth, like, I was a horrible wife. She said I was a horrible wife. Like, I prioritized my career and my education. She was like, you can't just turn into Claire Huxtable overnight. And she was like, it took therapy and it takes effort to get back into that feminine space and be with that man once. It takes you have to put so much energy to it. You have to be intentional. So this is
Right.
coming from. So what we're trying to say is it's not as easy
Right.
as y'all think. What you
Hey,
thought
Joe,
about that clip, bro?
let me see this. What she said. What's the point, right? If you're a woman, what's the point of going to college, potentially, getting some incredible career, becoming, successful? Let's say you're making $300,000-$400,000 a year, which will put you in like the 0.01% of fucking women, right? Regardless of how these women want to cap on Instagram, we know what time it is.
Right.
Right? What's the point of doing all that if at the end of the day you want the same thing that the woman making $0 an hour makes? What is the fucking point of doing all this shit if in your heart of hearts, if you meet a man, Eboni K don't just want a man. Eboni K wanted a man making significantly more money than her to pay all the fucking bills. So what's the point of being successful and spending your whole life chasing this goal just to not contribute at all and just be like, oh, okay, cool. I want you to pay all my bills and kick my feet up like I'm a 1950s housewife. What's the point of it? Like, I don't understand this shit. Is it just to say that you did it?
Yeah, I don't know either, bro. Why go into six-figure debt? Because now, student loan debt is extremely high. You can easily go to a state school and accumulate 50, 60, 70 racks just in debt that you probably will never pay off because some of y'all go to school for African studies and dance studies and digital art and psychology, and y'all never pay them loans back because these are not
No.
fields that pay a lot of money. Y'all get these degrees in these fields and they don't pay that much. And so you saddle yourself with all this debt. Then, of course, you catch all these bodies because, listen, that's how women are running now on college campuses. They just catch bodies, all this debt, all this trauma for what? To then end up in a place where you're like, all right, I'm done. I got my degrees. Now I'm looking for a man to just retire me.
To take care of me.
Now I'm ready for the soft life. Now I want the soft life. Now I only want to
don't get it,
contribute
bro.
30% of the financial load. I want him to take care of it now. Now I want somebody who makes more than me when I'm already making six figures. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then what happens, bro? Well, I guess I gotta be a single mother by choice because I can't find a man. Ain't no good men. You done wasted your youth. You done spent it all up. You a geriatric pregnancy. Now you got your eggs is frozen. You doing This is what I'm saying. It's cat, bro.
It's cat.
It's coming straight out of her mouth, bro. We just heard it. She said I was a horrible wife. I didn't prioritize any of that, and there was no way I was putting my husband or my kids above where I wanted to be, which was to be at the top.
Right.
Out of her mouth, bro.
So this is gonna be my last comments, right?
Yeah,
So
go ahead. I'll let you take it.
when I see women like Eboni K, right, it makes me think of that Kanye line. He said she on that independent shit, but would trade it all for a husband and some kids.
Yeah. That's the bar, bro. That's a bar. That's a bar. Bro. I can't, man. All right, bro. Look. Listen, family, this conversation is all from the same energy, right? But we had to add some clips. I always like when we can interject some clips and add some context. So let us know how you feel about this. Let us know how you feel about Dusty Awakening, about his whole thing about women gaining value as they age and men losing value as they age. Like it's completely different from like what we've been hearing from like, male spaces and things like that. What do you guys think about, once again, the Eboni K situation, what she shared? Women, it's a lot to talk about, but we want to know what y'all think. So please engage, like, subscribe, share, show some love. And until next time.
Until next time, yeah.